Hello and welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it, all of your time and your energy here. I'm here to give a message regarding the 1212 portal on December 12th, 2020. I'm here to deliver some messages. It's been a little rough, the energies that are coming in with the solar flare and the Schumann's resonance being at an all-time high right now. I had a severe headache, pains, chills, and needed to sleep. So at this time, all of the light workers and the star seeds on this planet, if you're here and you're getting this message, give yourself some TLC. There's a need for sleep, there's a need for rest, and there's a need for taking care of yourself. We are being activated. We have 24 strands of DNA in our temple within our body. We're being activated on the 12 strands of DNA that were dormant. So expect ascension symptoms. Also, the 1212 represents the 12 months, the 12 disciples, the 12 signs of the zodiac, the 12 months of the year. Also, if you look at the 24 hours in the day, they are divided by the 1212. This is letting us know that one represents the number of God, one God. So when we see the aces, it is a new beginning that's coming in, something into fruition. One is also a master number. 2 is the number of divine feminine and masculine coming together. We all have divine feminine masculine within our temple. We have a left brain, a right brain, and my ears have been receiving the frequency. During your ascension and your awakening, you will hear the frequency coming in through your right ear, activating our right brain. We are moving into an energy field here that is going to align the left and the right brain, bringing us into the seat of the soul where we come face to face with God. I use God in my words, whether you have used the universe, whether you use creator, one God, one source. We are connecting through the sacred heart center on the 12/12. It's been a very heavy emotional time. I remember this time also last year. It was very heavy indeed. Today and through the next days of this month, we do have a lot of transformative energy here. Unity consciousness of Christ, golden light, which will awaken and activate new energy frequencies to help you evolve with new earth, to carry out your life missions. For many of us, we are at the time where we are manifesting our dreams by our thoughts. So to the light workers, to the shamans, to the high priestess out there, to the divine feminine energy of the mother, which all of us, whether you're a man or a woman, we all have the energy of knowing a mother figure. If you weren't blessed to have a mother, you were blessed to have a mother figure in your life. So I'm trying to get this reading out. I have so much going through the downloads. I wanted to let you know. We're going to pull some angel cards here. There's also been a message that has been coming through loud and clear. For the last few days, I've been feeling the energy of the Immaculate Mother Mary. The 12/12 is her energy. She is calling us to be aware at this time. She is giving us the gift of grace beyond our current level of comprehension. The 12/12 is the co-creation. There has never been a time such as this. We are going through 500 years or more. We are moving into a crystalline, earthly body where activations are taking place. There will be a need for decalcifying the pineal gland. I highly suggest, if you're going through awakenings, to stop using any toothpaste that has fluoride. I go to no fluoride. You can look up the meaning of what fluoride is. We're going to be activated from our brains to our pineal gland and our spines, creating a Kundalini effect. The virgin aspect of Mother is the Lady of also Guadalupe. Very much. So all the divine feminines, this is a time to continue your praying, whatever it is, whatever ritual you do, whether it's meditation, rosary, whatever it is. This is a time for the activation to take place. And yes, all of the feminine energies have been heard. The prayers. Let me take a deep breath. We are activating the 12 strands of DNA, which is a monumental error that we are taking place right now. It's bringing in an era of peace. You can follow Patricia Coda Robles. Once again, her name is Patricia Coda Robles. She will explain this in more details. We are activating a crystalline energy that's taking place to bring in the Star of Bethlehem, Christ. The Magi followed this star, which is Jupiter and Saturn aligning. We will also be having a solar eclipse during this time. So there's a lot going on. I wasn't able to do the love readings as it's taking a lot of my energy, and I needed to get these messages out. Also, I wanted to let everyone know here that if you are on this reading, you are completing what your soul was brought here to do. This is the next chapter of your lives. You are ready for an awakening. You felt the calling deep in your soul for a while, but now it has gone from a gentle whisper to a roar. Also, for the collective that are going through ascension symptoms, you are exactly where you need to be. It is very important to do the I am affirmations every day at this time, no matter how much you've mastered your higher self. It's very important to be aligned with being worthy at this time to receive. We have first wavers, second wavers, and third wavers on this planet here who are master co-creators at an elevated higher consciousness to help the collective evolve. We have all the resources that we need on this planet. I was once called the woman of faith until today. So I am reaching out this message at this holy month of the Christ energy. And I'm reaching out to the moms out there to be aware and mindful, to see our children healthy, to see them evolving, to see them abundant. It's very important during this time, especially those that are suffering here, that are ill, that have families that are a lot of suffering. I've been picking up on the energy. It's very heavy during this time. Many people are alone at this time and sheltered and can't get to their families. So my heart goes out to all of you. I am sending you love and light. There's also a message I wanted to give to you, and it says this, and this was guided to me. It says, there are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle, and the other is as though everything is. The high priestess energy was also coming through. And the high priestesses that are here on this video right now, there is going to be a higher level of inner knowingness, trustworthy energy. You will just know. If you're here, you will just know this. Pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities that are coming in. Let me give you also a very good mantra, a very magical mantra for those of us that are in prayer this month. Every day and in every possible way, I trust my intuition and the powers of my subconscious. Saying that on a regular basis for 30 days this month will bring in a miracle, which we are all about to receive here, a gift that's coming in for the collective. Let me also get some angel cards. So the 12-12 portal is coming in, and it's coming in from the divine feminine energy. It is the mother energy. Last year on this date of 12-12, I was visiting my daughter, and as I was leaving, I actually fell. I felt like if I had fainted. The feeling came on me where something suddenly, and I felt like if I was getting an anxiety also. I felt very much where I felt like I fainted. The energy that next happened after that, and I felt better. I got an activation from my pineal gland where my third eye began to open. I was getting severe headaches at that time. That's a clear sign. Right after that, I received a blessing. I received a miracle. I received a home that offered me stability and peace and tranquility where I can do my work here on my divine mission. So this month is filled with blessings. 29 years ago, I had a baby. Her name is Casey. She's my daughter. She went for open heart surgery on December 8th or 9th. I forget exactly what I had prayed for without speaking. It was what I felt in my heart came through. This is a very, very, very miraculous month. It's very important for the collective. Those that are stronger than others to use this crystalline energy and see our families moving into the new earth, happy, harmonious, healing. We're going through a deep healing on the 12 strands. What are the messages for the collective? Let's see. Let's shuffle. They're saying shuffle. And the card that came out was from Rochelle. And it says, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. So for the collective, yes, honoring our sacred heart centers right now. Many of us are getting sacral heart chakra activations. Many of us are also getting activations from the root chakra. This month is going to activate our crown chakras, where you could be having dreams, vivid dreams, just as the prophet Daniel did. His visions came through dreams, so it's very important that you do not fight sleeping. It's very important that you get rest, that you get sleep. Okay, calling upon the archangels for assistance and guidance. We ask for divine wisdom and knowledge during this 12-12 portal. What are the things we need to know? Victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work, light workers, healers, teachers, high priestess, high priest energy. Keep up the good work. We have victory. The victory is already won. For those of us who know that in the ethereal realms, there's been a spiritual warfare going on during this time. We're also going through a time here, let's see, where many of us have been going through the pandemic all around the world here, feeling an energy here where many of us have been in a deep, deep level of receiving compassion for one another. And this is the very thing that we should be cautioned about. The Mother Mary is the energy of a mother. It's like when you go home to mother, and this was another message, she says, I leave the light on for you, referring to the moon. The moon no longer needs to be looked at in a scary, evil way. When you see people meditating on the moon, they look at it as two sides. You can look at it as two signs. She was noticed for a moon witch. No, not anymore. Moon is mother. She lights the way for us. And it's saying caution is warranted. We need to look deeper into the situation before proceeding further here. Time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. We are being cautioned at this time to take it slow and steady. Try to avoid doing a lot of things at this time. Don't overwork your bodies. Our bodies are going through an activation. It needs rest. It also needs a lot of water. It needs grounding. It needs TLC. Sleep and rest is very important. We are being guided to this. The victory is already won. All we need to do is relax at this time. And it says, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions, and ask the angels to help gain a positive perspective. The I am affirmations helps me on a daily basis. And the meditations that you take here to receive the downloads here is what I'm feeling. Let's get another angel message. What is the advice for the 1212 portal? If you're feeling a headache, don't drive. Very important not to drive in your car. Put off what needs to be put off. You will not miss out on anything. I know it's hard when you have so much to do, but it's asking to be cautioned. It's asking for you to take care of yourself right now. We are entering a new age of Aquarius. This is going to bring in innovation here. It's going to bring in blessings, healings. We're moving out of the age of the Piscean. Also, the Aquarian is the water, coming into that divine water energy. And it's saying from Sonia, it says, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy and at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. Now, this is the energy. If anyone has a mother who has passed on, a father, a loved one, a child, they're coming through on this reading. I almost thought I couldn't do this reading because I have been in tears. And they're happy tears, and they're tears from missing my mother and father. They have passed through, and they are in the heavenly realms here. They are here with me right now on this reading. It is even choking me up. If you have any loved ones that you have lost, especially during this time, this season, I know it's not easy. It is difficult. I am gaining my strength and my courage here to offer you all compassion and empathy. We are here for each other. Mourning the loss of a loved one is not easy, and Christmas time is very hard, and I am picking up that energy here. I am here to tell you they are protected. They will be eating dinner with Christ. They will be with Jesus eating dinner. Remember that one, if that helps you. I hope it does. This is not an easy time. Many of the past ones from life, I had a dream with my mother last year during the 1212 portal. And the dream was I was in a Chinese restaurant in California across the street from the ocean. I was like right on the boardwalk of the ocean. And I was working and managing behind the bar. It was a bar, and it was filled with Christmas decorations, and there were so many people coming in. And from nowhere, my aunt and my sister came in, and they came to see if they could get a job there. And I was in charge. I felt I was the manager of this restaurant. And from nowhere, I'm working, and I'm wondering in the dream, I was perfectly aware, like, why are they here, and why are we in this restaurant at this time? I remember, and I'm behind a bar, and my aunt was asking me for a job. And from nowhere, my mother walked through the door of this restaurant, all dressed up from head to toe. You know, she was a Taurus. Style, class, and she came through the door after she had passed away. And she walked in, and I saw her, and I looked, and I was like, there's my mother. And that dream took me into a place where I knew I was not away from her. She was not apart from me. She was not unattainable. And from that moment, when I saw my mother, I walked out the door from nowhere. I remember this. And I was taken to the ocean. And it was nighttime. And when I walked by the ocean in California, I saw the moon literally touching the water. The moon filled up the ocean. It was a glittering of starlight, stardust everywhere. And I saw people that I was never acquainted with here on this planet, tons of people, and they were bathing with their clothes under the moonlight in the ocean. And so I walked into the ocean, which I'm not a swimmer. I don't really go into the ocean. I walk into there with my clothes on, bathing with others, and we're looking, and I'm looking at each other, and I'm going, oh my God, we're all so happy. There was such a happiness and such a feeling of love for one another. And then I heard the moon speak to me, and she told me, don't you know I'm your mother? I see you all the time. So for many of you, if you are out there and you get this message and you had a dream that you were bathing in the ocean under the moonlight, please let me know, because I did see many. There was a lot of people bathing in that water. We were going through a purification of our souls, our minds, and karma. We needed to release karma, and I was going through that purification. Celeste is the name. A happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in a positive new energy. For many of the collective, you will be moving into new homes. If not, you're moving into a new career. You're moving into a new part of your mission where you are going to come into alignment with the fact that you are very powerful, that you are a teacher, that you are a healer, that you are here on a mission to bring in that change. So there's definitely a positive new energy coming in for my collective. One more card from the angels and my guides. What is the 1212? It is bringing in empowerment and strengthen in a magical, mystical way. And after I had that dream in December last year, I was sitting in the yard and I got another sign. A hummingbird flew right in front of my face. And at that moment, I received what I had prayed for. And I had prayed for stability in my home. It wasn't easy. I was on the homeless for many years. And it was because I chose to do that. Not chose to do that. I mean, I was helping my children. I gave them help. And I was able to be, I was single, solo. I took my little bag and I just went to my family members. And I went to whoever needed my help. Whoever I needed to shed my light in. And now I know that I have a home that offers me security. And once again, this card came out and it says, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help gain a positive perspective. If you're in doubt or you're in a loss here of an energy where you can't come out of this energy during this time, you will be strengthened. Go into meditation, go into prayer here. You have the God's help. You have the universe backing you up. And Archangel Gabriel came through this reading and he says, he or she, you have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. This is that energy of Archangel Gabriel, was the angel who delivered the message to Mother Mary. And she told her, you will conceive a child. And I say she or he because it's different. I don't want to go there right now. Archangel Gabriel, this is also Mercury. This is all about communication. This is all about innovation. You definitely, if you are hearing this reading, you have a soul purpose that involves communication and arts. You could be into something here that you are unique. Remember, there's only one of a kind of you. Just like the fingerprints that we have, they're all different and unique. We each have a unique gift within the 12 strands of the DNA where you are going to be activated here. You are going to fulfill a soul mission here. It's important for us to stand up and rise now and to protect our energies and protect our thoughts what we think, because this is what we're creating. Your mind is a very important tool. You need to use it in a positive way, especially the mothers that are here in this reading. Vision your children, whether they're on addictions, whatever conditions, whatever difficulties you're facing. Visualize that you see them healthy and healed with divine guidance. Okay, let's get some wisdom of the oracle. I call upon the divine energies of the divine feminine and masculine energies. I call upon the divine energy of the feminine wisdom, Lady Wisdom. I call upon the divine energies of the divine feminine mother. What is the divine wisdom that messages for the collective during the 12-12 portal? What are the messages for the 12-12 portal? Building blocks, number 28. And that's a number 10, which reduces to number 1 here. And this is telling me we are getting a completion here. With the building blocks especially. And this woman is sitting on the top there. And she's just looking like, yes, what I built I will see fruition. Having faith. We are completing a cycle in our life and we're moving into that new beginning here. The building blocks of our life here. What is the message for that? Yes. And observer 49. Wow. Observer. And do you see how this is shooting up to the moon here? Observing the moonlight. Most of my prayers and meditation, I always used to look out the window at the moonlight and I would observe that energy and focus and meditate. And most of my prayers were always heard at night while I looked out the window. And every time I asked for something, it's a time to ask, receive, knock, because you will get an answer here. Ask and you shall receive. The observer who's building blocks here. You are a master builder. Clean it up. And this is a 21. Telling me what that rounds off is to 3, creation. Time to clean up any energy here. Cleaning up the karma within ourselves, cleaning up the collective karma of not feeling worthy. This is an energy where you need to know you are worthy to receive here. Okay, one more for my collective. One more for my collective. No peace like home, number 50. A lot of home energy. Remember, mother is home. When you've been through a difficult phase, there's no better way to go to your mother. There's no place like home, mother. Mother is home to me, to many of us. Visiting your mother when you know you could take a load off of your head. 10 of Wands energy, carrying a burden. Always going to mother for knowledge, for observing, wisdom here. There's no place like home is what I'm getting here. Wow. Wow. Yes. Now let's get a message since we're in the energy of the moon. Moon is also, we call upon the energies of the divine feminine. Moon is the Luna energy, the cycles of the divine feminine with menstruation. We go through those energies and she lights the way for us every day and every night here. Equal day, equal night. The sun and the moon. Let's see what the moon has to say about the 12-12. Show us energies. We ask for divine guidance for the moon. What is the messages for the 12-12 portal on December 12, 2020? Expect miracles with the conjunction. Expect miracles. The birth of Christ, miracle. We are in that season. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. We're entering Capricorn on the 22nd. The Capricorn energy here, and that's the 21st to the 22nd, where you are on the planet. Capricorn season is all about our goals. It's all about the new era of light, bringing in peace, ending that cycle here, bringing in a new beginning for us. Also, Capricorn had Saturn for 3-year cycle here. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. And this is telling me with the energy, we are going to push through to a positive energy because Saturn's leaving the sign of Capricorn and moving into the sign of Aquarius here. Telling me this is what's ending for us. A very tough cycle here. And it says, believe in the impossible. Believe in the impossible. Trust the energy. Mother Mary, she was also showing me the Ace of Cups. And I did not ever see it this way before like I see it now. And that Ace of Cups is her pouring down her tears. Her tears of compassion and unconditional love for her children. And this is telling me, yes, believe in the impossible. It is a time for miracles. And remember, one is though nothing is a miracle, and the other is as though everything is. Everything is a miracle. One more card. Believe in the impossible. We need to believe in the promise of that Our Father prayer where he says, as it is in heaven, so shall it be on earth. As above, so below. As within, so without. We have everything within us. The Magician card clearly shows you it's all within us. Before we fell from grace, remember, God created us. That 24 strands of DNA, which were blocked out, now is opening up 12 strands of DNA. The 12. One more card. One more card. Please. What? Okay. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Yes. The water bearer. Definitely the water bearer. We are moving into the age of Aquarius here, where wishes are coming true. Aquarius is all about destiny, what's written in the stars here for many of us here. This is manifestation here coming in for having hope. This is all about a renewal for the collective consciousness, bringing in inspiration, bringing in spirituality at its peak here, opening up the strands here, access to our past life connections, access to the Akashic records here, where we're having more knowledge here, innovation. Aquarius is an alignment of the stars are being aligned for us. It's time to believe in the impossible, where we are possible. I'm possible. If you break down impossible, it is about I'm possible. Okay, so let's see what we have. I wasn't going to pull out any tarots on this. I feel this is enough right now. My messages that I want to get through, I will keep you posted on these energies. I am feeling the energy where I need to take a little rest, a little time here. And I just wanted to send you all tons of love, tons of light. And those who need it right now, there is an energy where you need to meditate. You can Google meditations to help lift you up at this time. I am sending you tons of love and light, and I hope this message uplifted you. Have faith, all the mothers out there. Have faith, all the fathers out there. We are moving into the new earth, where we are moving into the conscience collective of Christ. Thank you all. Season's greetings and happy holidays to you. Take it easy.